Today we're talking about some case studies and wanted to look at a matter of a client we've been recently working with at Lynn & Brown, and they're a mining engineering company. They had been working for about a year on a project for a mine site that hadn't been maintained well, had significant maintenance and ongoing issues in regard to the significant infrastructure on site. What became apparent after a year is the mining company came to our client and said, "We really need you to enter into a longer term contract because it's costing us a lot of money and it's not clear what the nature of the scope is if we keep on doing these ad hoc contracts." We were called in then to assist with negotiating that contract. It involved several meetings with the mining company to discuss the nature of the scope of the work and how we could carve this up. One of the things that became really apparent for our client early on is it was going to be really risky for our client to scope the full project with the current knowledge they had. One of the things we were able to negotiate for them then with the mining company was to break the project down into an initial scoping stage where our client went in and investigated the site, worked out what was wrong, what needed to be fixed, created a timeline and a project that would then future be able to be done. This was really beneficial because it took a lot of risk out of the project for our client because they were going to be paid to work out what was wrong, and the mining company got the benefit of knowing what that was, and then our client was able to negotiate a longer contract. The other benefit that was really important for our client in this was to take risk off the table for work that had been done by previous contractors on site. There was a lot of concern about what had been done by previous people on some significant infrastructure on site. We had to ensure in the contract terms that our client wasn't exposed to any risk in that regard. This is some of the type of contracts we're working on for clients at the moment.